It's Christy with Christical Artistry. I'm back for the second half of our 10 by 20 canvas, kind of an experiment. In the last video we did a black background with the metallics, and tonight we are going to do the white background. So if you remember from the video, I drew the same curve that I did on the black canvas. The only difference is on the black canvas it went right to left, and on this canvas it will be left to right. So what we're going to do is we are going to flood with our white, and then we are going to start layering our colors in the same order that we did the last time, and then we're going to blow this out again. So because I'm covering this, I'm just going to mark the table where the curve is so that I remember to stop the curve right here. All right, here we go. Right. Got everything on there. Little corner here, it just doesn't want to accept the paint right now. Here we go. Okay, let's torch the bubbles and get started. The black background one, or the blue black indigo back one from the other night, is drying. The center, of course, where we had all the paint, is still really wet, so I very carefully moved it off of here so I could reuse this mat, and the whole center is still really wet. Okay, let's get started. Again, we're going to start with our bronze, and this bronze I mixed up for a different metallic painting, so I saved enough to do this painting, and then this bronze will be done. So here's what it looks like. It's got a really nice shimmer to it. So let's put that on. And again, we're going to start here, and then we curved up, and we're going to finish right there. Try to make sure that I put on a good heavy layer, just like I did with the other painting. So we want to see what it looks like in the white background versus in the black background. I made a mess here. Oops. I'm just going to take off some of this because, like I said, I want to be as clean on the white background as I was on the black, so that we have a pretty good idea of how they each reacted. Alright, I think it's good. So that's just our bronze. There's a little bit left. Maybe I'll put that in a cup pour. I don't want to waste it. Okay, next was our copper. And I'm using, again, the Liquitex Basics copper. And I'd tell you what the bronze was, but I have no idea, so it's quite old. Okay, so there's our copper. Next was our Deco Art Extreme Sheen Sterling Silver. Okay. Then we put in our only non-metallic, and this is our accent color, which is my Liquitex Basics Prussian Blue. Okay. Let's use that one. Whoop. Oh, I had this little bit of problem with this one on the last painting, I believe. It had a little clog in it. All right, and then we have our Deco Art Metallic 24 karat gold. And I used the 24 karat because it is the metallic, and I wanted to kind of stick with the metallics, although the splendid gold would look just as pretty in here. I didn't quite get the same amount. There we go. So there we go. Those were our colors that we used last night. I keep saying last night, on our last painting, and but with the blue, black, indigo background. So let's see how this turns out. Just wiping everything off. And we're going to torch the colors again before we get started. And I am going to do the same thing as I did with the other painting. I am going to use a little bit of the color, the flood color, to go around the edge. I believe that's what I did with the other one. Just like that. And then we'll blow it over just a little bit. Okay, so let's get this one blown out. Here we go. So here I wanted to show you what I was talking about. You can see the blue that is the lighter blue versus the really dark blue that's drying. That's what's still wet on the painting. So this is our painting from the other night using the blue, black, indigo background and the same colors. So it's drying really nice, but it is still really wet. So I'll show it to you when it's all dry, and I'll show it to you next to the white one as well. Okay, so now this is the white one, and you can definitely see more of the Prussian blue than most of the other colors, which is beautiful, but all of the metallics made such gorgeous cells in here. So let me take you down and show you how beautiful the cells are. Look at this. It's just crazy. That almost looks like a mad face, doesn't it? Looks like some kind of crazy face with two mouths or something. Like there's an eyeball and there's a mouth and there's a mouth. That's crazy. But that's going to keep developing throughout here, so who knows what it'll look like later. But look at these cells. It's just beautiful. It's just amazing what paint can do. I'm going to try to take it all the way up here again so you can see the whole painting. This one I just absolutely love. It came out so much better than I honestly thought it was going to. I thought it was going to collect most of the metallics like it did in the black background one, or the blue black indigo background one, but the Prussian blue really stood out on the white on here, and it's just beautiful. I absolutely love this. Alright, I can't wait to see the two together, because the blowout, well, I tried to get the blowout to go this way. This little section here I had an issue with, and there's still stuff popping up here, so I know that there's paint color under there, but it sort of took its own turn, which is what fluid art does. And that's probably why I enjoy it so much, is because I could have one thing in my mind, and for example, this one came out so much better than I even imagined. So, well, let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think about the blue black indigo background one versus this one? Which one do you prefer? The color palettes were exactly the same, and they came out so different. But I really like both of them. I just like them in different ways. So until my next video, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Bye.